Coming in, you guys, it's day number 50 of my 365-day Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. There's the ice bath, yet again. Big old chunks. Today, you guys, I found huge chunks of ice. Actually, one really big chunk of ice I had to break up. And so, big chunks still. Lots of chunky monkey pieces of ice in the Morozco Forge. And so, about to put my body in there. If you're brand new to this, I go into an ice bath every single day. I've done this since January 1st this year, and I'm planning on going all the way to December 31st, 2022. If I haven't changed radically in some way by December 31st, 2022, there is something very bad wrong, because I have gotten into this ice bath every day, and I've been talking about all the benefits of ice baths. Before I get in today, you guys, I did something today just a few minutes ago. I just posted it on my stories if you missed it, but I'm going to tell you here. I tested, because I tell you guys that my body is almost salivating at the opportunity to get into the ice bath by warming itself up. So I start to feel hot, even a little feverish. I actually feel a little fever-ish. It's not a fever, but I feel that warmth. That my body's kind of anticipating getting into the cold, since I go in at the exact same time every single day. My temperature, just like 5-10 minutes ago, was 99.3 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I'm not sick. I don't have a fever, but that's my body priming itself to get into the ice bath. So you guys always say, how do you get in there and handle it so well? My body is adapting, and one of the ways it's adapting is preemptively warming it up to get it ready. So isn't that cool? I don't know if that's the brown fat accumulation, if that's just because my body's gotten used to it being at a certain time, and so therefore, kind of like you salivate smelling a steak before you eat it, you're salivating because you're anticipating putting that in your mouth. Well, my body must be anticipating the cold. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right. I have a very important topic I want to talk to you about. Not that just happened to be interesting right before I came on the air. I want to talk about how getting into an ice bath, the key to the success, you guys, is to make it automatic. So we'll talk about that when I get in there today. So let's set you guys down. Cuck it down so you can see everything going on. 5 minutes on the clock as always, you guys. Let me press the start button, and here we go. There are big ass chunks in here now, you guys. So, look at this. Whew. Some of those chunks have gotten behind me. Okay, you guys, so, yeah, really interesting. My body is so warm when I get in that I actually tolerate this a lot better than I used to. Now, it's still very cold, don't get me wrong, but I think my body's like, hey, bruh, we see what you're doing at 5 o'clock Eastern every day. We're going to start to warm you up so that when some reason you get cold at the same time every single day, we're going to go ahead and warm your body up. So those of you that came in late, My body temperature right before I started and right before I came on the air, 99.3 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I'm not sick, but that would be considered kind of a low-grade fever. And I think it's my body's response, kind of a Pavlovian response of smelling steak and salivating. This is my body saying, all right, I see that ice bath out there. Let's go ahead and warm that boy up because he's about to get real cold. And I can tell you, it's helping me tolerate the cold even better. All right, what I wanted to talk about today, you guys, is this whole idea of how this right here, in order to be successful at cold thermogenesis, at making cold therapy a part of your life, it has to become automatic. So think about all the things in your life that are automatic. You wake up in the morning. What do? You go to the bathroom. You clean the boogers out of your eyes with a washcloth. You brush your teeth. You comb your hair. You eat. You kind of have a routine, right? I think the ice bath needs to be a part of whatever that automatic routine that you already do is. And so you're obviously not starting in something like this. You're going to start in the shower. So get used to and make automatic the idea of, after bathing yourself, turning on the cold water. Now, obviously, you're going to work your way down like we've always talked about on these videos, but you're going to methodically make it a habit of yours. So start off with whatever the coldest temperature is that you can stand, and then do that and make it the daily habit. Here's what happens. People try it once or twice or 3 times a lady, and it doesn't, no, they're just like, they're never acclimated. And so they're always, and they just make a big deal about it, and then they don't do it. And then it's not a habit. And so I'm trying to get you to make it a habit. Okay, my tradition has been to go under the water at the end, and we're towards the end, so let me plug my ears, plug my nose, and go under. Yeah, that's how you do it. Woo! Mercy me, it's cold today. All right, that's 3, 2, 1. Woo! There's a guy on YouTube. There's a guy on YouTube that will get upset if I don't do the woo at the end. The other day, I didn't really do a big woo, and this guy on YouTube went, "Where's the woo? I need to hear Jimmy do a woo in order for..." So I did that for him. 33 degrees on the nose today was the temperature, by the way. Yes, so... All right, it's going to give me a hard time now. There we go. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. So that's day number 50 in the bathtub, in the ice tub, in the ice tank. I am getting very used to that dunking my head at the end. And it's nice. It's really, really nice. I didn't think it would be. I thought when I first heard, kind of the thought of dunking your head underneath that 33 degree water, I was like, that sounds crazy. That sounds painful. And don't get me wrong, I'm down there 10, 15-ish seconds under that water, and you feel it. It starts to like penetrate the skull, obviously your ears. I mean, it starts to get a little intense. So it's not like it's a piece cake. But then you come up and you're just like, whoa. It's a rush. I wish I could bottle up the feeling that I get being in there for you guys to feel that. And yeah, my hands are frozen. Yeah, my toes are frozen, and they'll be unfrozen here just a few minutes from now. But man, there's just something about being in there and going through all that and letting the body respond to it. And then the body preemptively responds to it, like I was saying earlier. In fact, let's see what the body temp is now. Since I've been in it, it was 99.3 before I got into the ice bath. So let's see what it is right this moment coming right out of the ice bath. Now you see it's almost a whole point lower, 98.4. So it was 99.3 right before I got in. Now it's 98.4. That's actually the lowest reading I've seen. When I first started doing these, I wasn't feeling warm before I got in. Then I'd get into the ice bath and it would slowly start to rise. So that's probably what's happening now. I had the higher temperature to help me deal with the cold. Now my body's actually cold and the skin's cold and everything's cool. And now that my body's going to warm itself back up, that will probably go up. I won't keep measuring the temperature, but it is really fascinating to see the physiology of this and how it's evolved since day one of me doing these ice baths. Because when I first started, it was a far different experience than it is here now in day 50. And look, I'm only in day 50. I've got 315 more days to go. I've seen this much change in just 50 days. What's it going to be like on day 100, day 200, day 300? Like, guys, I'm really excited because I think some really cool things have happened. A lot of people have been commenting how they see my face looks more vibrant, that a lot of changes they see physiologically on me. And I don't really see the physiological changes like other people do, but I can definitely tell you I feel the mental changes and the mood changes, and there's just so many of those kinds of things that I notice because I feel them. I live this, and so it's kind of really neat to see. All right, now that my fingers are getting back to life again, let's see who all's here. Hello, Wood Floor, Bulletproof, Evie, Linda, Beyond Roanoke, Dancing Carnivore, Gabby, Miss Hockey, Farmhouse. Bulletproof says, go Jimmy. What is that? A sweaty man that's hot, fire. And he's trying to put every hot emoji near me so that I feel warm when I'm in the ice bath. I was actually physically, and I still am, physically warm today. So, hello, Becky and Todd. Dancing Carnivore has 3 chilled, ice cold, chattering teeth emojis. Hello, M. Shay. Dancing Carnivore says, damn to the body, warming itself up preemptively. That was pretty cool. Actually, it was pretty warm. So, dun-dun-dun. Hello, Carol. Bulletproof says, Jimmy, you're on fire. Yes. See, you did it to me, Bulletproof. You gave me all those emojis, and that made me warm. Hello, Ashley and Kathleen. Nonan Woods, Jello Network, Waking Up to Beamy, Oscar's here, Yellow-Eyed One, Carrie, Jacob, Brittany, Zachary. Jacob says, rub-a-dub-dub, Jimmy's out of the tub. Yeah, that is not the tub you want to stay in very long at all. You want to get you cold and get out. That's how this works. I see Mary's here, and Marie and Parkman, Smalarista, Chris, MC Yuang, Beats T, Foxy Roxy, Michelle, Logazzo, Elizabeth, Miss Hockey says hi, 2016 Hopes, and Weeks Naz. Thank you guys all for being here today. Yeah, you got to make this a habit. You got to get into the routine of it. That's how you get successful. I can't tell you how many people that say, well, I tried it for a few days and I couldn't, it was too much. And I'm thinking, that's not long enough to make it a habit. It really takes 21 days to make a habit. So if you haven't committed yourself to trying at least to doing cold therapy, I urge you, try it for 21 days, okay? 21 days is 3 weeks. I promise you 3 weeks is not going to kill you. I've gone almost 3 weeks now with my length of time. So I am curious what my body temperature is doing. So we're going to do the body temp again. All right, it's coming back up, 98.7. So remember, it was 99.3 before I got in. Then it went down to 98.4, and now it's 98.7. So, yeah. So the body's doing what it's going to do. Preemptively made me warmer. I got in the ice bath. That dropped my body temperature about a degree, and now it's slowly working its way back up as my body is warming itself up. I can tell you my belly, I can feel quivering now. So that's where the shivering is starting to happen. The body is also warming me up from the brown fat accumulation and activation. When the body temperature goes down as dramatically as it did for me, and you saw almost a whole degree, then the body is going to kickstart all of these processes to warm you up. So the brown fat is up here in the upper part of your neck and shoulders and upper back area. It's going to recruit some of the body fat from your stores, the white fat, and try to turn that into brown fat to help warm you up as well. And then it starts to shiver you. There's so many things. It's a cool little process. I would love to see somebody make some kind of a cartoon dramatic reincarnation of that process, because it would be neat to say, all right, when you get cold, watch this. This is what happens, and this is how your body warms itself back up. But yeah, make this a habit. Get into the routine. Make it something that just becomes automatic, because guess what? Those things that are automatic, you just do them. I don't think about getting in the shower every day. I just do it. I don't think about brushing my hair, what little bit I have, but I don't think about it. I don't think about blinking. I don't think about too many of these things that are just so automatic. I don't think about when I tie my shoes. I don't think about it. I just do it. It's just automatic. And I think cold therapy can be the same way. You shouldn't have to think about at the end of your hot shower. Just turn it down to the cold. Let it rinse off in your body for a couple minutes, and that's it. That's it. Doesn't have to be hard. All right, guys. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Go out, enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend. I am starting to shiver a lot more, so that's good. It's always a good sign when you start to shiver. That shiver response is very natural, and it's your body's way of warming you back up. So I am starting to get a little bit of quivering in my voice from the shaking. It's so funny. In the ice bath itself, I don't get cold to the point that I start shivering in there. It's when I get out and I start to warm up, and I warm up on my own, obviously, that quivering starts to happen and the shivering starts to happen. So, day 50, guys, 5-0. A whole lot more to go. 315 more days to go. But thanks for being here with me, and I'll be back again real soon with another video. Bye, everyone.